Hi, now I
Yeah,
am.
perfect.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry at all. How's it going, Simon?
I'm fine, thank you. Very good day today.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
it's holiday here in Brazil. It's after Carnival. So I am working from home.
Nice. That's great. Okay. And I guess what have you done since I saw you last?
Actually, I went out to buy something and now I'm back.
Okay.
Nothing
Nice.
special.
Yeah, nothing too special. Okay. And Ismail, welcome to class. Ismail, how's it going?
I'm doing well, thank you. Joshua, how are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. And so, Ismail, what have you done today, since I saw you last? So I saw you earlier. What have you done since I saw you last, Ismail?
I joined some bubbling classes, Joshua, and I searched on the internet. I read some news about
Okay.
weather.
You read some news about the weather?
Yes,
Okay. Uh, we might just say I
where
read about the
where
weather.
cold weather from nowadays in Turkey, Joshua, from
Okay.
Siberia, and school are closed. Many people are stuck on the highway. They have to go by walking to home.
Okay. So is it an Arctic front?
Yes, from Siberia.
Uh, So it's really, really cold?
Yes,
Or is there a lot of snow too?
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, where I'm from in Boston is getting a ton of snow right now. I think they've got like, I don't even know, like 4 feet of snow in the past half month. Um, so yeah, just an absurd amount. People are like buried in their houses. Um, and I'm actually going back there soon. So it'll be interesting to see. I haven't seen snow for quite a while. David, welcome to class. David, how's it going?
Hi Joshua, good to see you again.
Good to see you too. David, what have you done today?
Well, I went to the university in the morning.
Okay.
After that, I went to almost the downtown of the city and I buy something for, well, I buy something. And then I
Okay.
come back home and I
Okay.
attend some classes.
Nice. I bought something. So
Yes,
the past tense.
mm, yes, sorry. I
Don't be
bought
sorry.
something.
Okay. Good. Sounds like a productive day. So class and buying things and all
Yes,
that.
more or less.
More or less. Okay.
Mhm.
And Kako, welcome to class as well. Kako, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. Thank you. Nice to
Nice.
see you.
Nice to see you too. And so Kako, what about you? What did you do today?
Today is the end of a big holiday in Brazil. Brazilian Carnival
Mm-hmm.
is ending today.
Okay.
It was good. I rested a
Thank
lot
God.
because I traveled to my homeland to pass the holiday with my family.
We'd
It,
spend holidays with our families.
yeah,
So to
I
spend instead of to pass.
yeah, I spent it my my holidays with my family.
Yeah. Good. All right.
Okay, I spent.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it's an irregular past tense.
Yeah,
Nice.
thank
And
you.
yeah, Simone, did you do anything special for Carnival? I think you said you didn't really like doing anything for Carnival before.
Yes, actually, I don't like Carnival because it's a little bit crazy and I am not
Yeah.
crazy at all, you know that. So, no, I'm joking. Actually, I spent this precious time resting and having fun with my family. We
Nice.
went to a farm and ate a lot and drink something. We had fun actually, but in peace, not in a crowd with crazy drunk people, you know.
Yeah, so you stayed away from the crazy drunk people in the crowds.
Yeah,
but
I
you
don't like
around your
it.
family. Yeah, that makes sense. Crazy drunk people are generally not the best people to be around. Um, all right, good. And yeah, I think we're all set. Let's get started with today's class. We're going to be talking about the weather. And let's have Ishmael. Can you read the title in the next few lines?
English for weather. Today we will learn about different weather conditions, read about thunderstorms, learn weather idioms.
Good. Idioms.
Idioms. Idioms.
Okay, good. And let's go to the next page. And let's have Ishmael. Can you ask David the first question?
David, what type of weather is most common where you live?
Yes, Ismael. Well, the most common weather where I live, that is in Colombia, actually it's a tropical country. So in my country, we just have two seasons. That is boring. It's summer and winter, and most of the year it makes sunny days. But there are some months that rain a lot, and yes, doesn't change too much.
Okay, nice. Most of the year we have sunny days.
Yeah, what I said, sorry.
It makes, I think you said it makes. We would never make a sunny day, so it never makes sunny.
Most of
But
the
we
year
have sunny days.
we
You
have
could say
sunny
there
days.
are sunny days, but I think we have sounds better.
Okay, thank you. Sure.
And there's some days when it rains a lot. Okay, good.
Yes.
And okay, David, can you ask Kako the next question?
Yes, Kaku. What are some different types of storms?
Storms can be earthquakes.
An
Earthquake?
earthquake is more like a geological event.
No. Um, rains,
Heavy wind, rain,
rain,
thunderstorm.
thundering, um, snow.
Good. What about bigger storms? What about like really big storms? What are those called?
Tornado.
Uh-huh. So we have tornadoes. And what else?
Twister.
Yeah, a tornado is a twister. So those are the same. What's the other big storm?
Thunderstorm.
Yeah, so a thunderstorm's pretty big. What else? They have really fast winds.
Hurricane.
Yeah,
Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Yeah, and it sounds like hurricane. Can you repeat hurricane?
Hurricane.
Good. Okay. And yeah, that sounds great. So those are definitely some different types of storms. If we're talking about in the winter, we have blizzards too. But really good job. Really great work. And Kako, can you ask Simon the next question?
Do you have a least favorite type of weather, Simon?
Yes, I have the weather we have here where I live, which is hot and no winds at all. It's like hell. I don't know even how to describe it because it's so annoying. It's like 45 degrees every day but the real feel is like more than 50. And we are very far from the beach, so there is no wind. It's very annoying. It's boiling hot.
Okay. No. And it's boiling hot. Yeah, that sounds like a really, really miserable type of weather. Um, okay, so yeah, 45 degrees with no wind, high humidity would not be fun. Okay, and Ishmael, what about you? Do you have a least favorite type of weather?
Uh, I live in Turkey. We have a four season, and actually, Joshua, you cannot experience extreme weather condition usually in on my country.
In my country.
Uh,
I'm not sure
and
what you said. You can't experience what?
extreme weather condition like tornadoes, hurricane, or uh,
Okay,
heavy storm, or something like this. I mean,
nice. Instead of saying you can't experience, you don't maybe really experience extreme weather conditions. Um, yeah. So I'm sure that, to some extent there are some small extreme weather conditions that are possible in Turkey, but maybe less severe, very rare. Probably they haven't happened very often. But yeah, that's good. But do you have a least favorite? So like, do you like
uh,
dislike really hot weather
my
or really cold weather or
my least favorite type of weather is uh, cold and snowy weather. Uh, I feel how can I say? I feel like I feel me like in jail. You cannot uh, move around, especially in snowy highway. For example, Joshua, you
on
cannot
snowy highways?
on snowy highways.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right, nice. I think we're good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? All right, let's go on to the next page and let's have David. Can you read through the title and the words?
Sorry, Joshua.
Sorry? Can you read
The-
through the title and the words?
okay. Um, vocabulary, thermometer, drizzle, downpour, hail, blizzard, freezing, warm, breezy, overcast, and foggy.
Good. Blizzard.
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 Blizzard. Blizzard.
Good.
Okay, blizzard. With
And
okay. With E.
hail.
Hail. Okay, hail.
Hail.
I got it. Hail.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Okay, perfect. And welcome to class, Gilberto. Gilberto, how's it going?
I'm good, thank you, teacher. What about you?
I'm doing really well, thank you for asking. And Gilberto, what have you done today?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Yeah, what did you do today?
Okay. Well, today I studied uh, a little English, and I didn't go to work. I take the day.
Nice. I took the day off.
Yes. Okay.
Took the day off. Good. Congratulations. It's always fun to take the day off of work.
Thank you.
All right. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
Hmm. Blizzard. Downpour is when rain, but it's like a soft rain.
No, it's the opposite.
It's strong. And drizzle is the soft, right?
Hmm.
Okay, got it. Downpour.
Any other questions?
And what does breezy mean, Joshua?
Okay. And
Windy?
yeah, yep, that's exactly it. So it's windy, but not too windy. So yeah, just kind of windy.
Mild wind.
Yeah, so it's a mild wind or a light wind, you could say. Any other questions?
Yes. Blizzard is more stronger. Is stronger than freezing, right? Blizzard is like a
Blizzard,
storm.
yeah, it's like a storm. What kind of storm is it?
Snow storm.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it's a
freezing
really
is
strong snowstorm.
uh-huh. And freezing is just is a cold weather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freezing is just very cold.
Very cold.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
It's the opposite of boiling.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So it's the opposite of boiling. So boiling
Well,
is water so literally it's water to water vapor. So it's a liquid to a gas, and freezing is water to ice. So it's the freezing point. So it's a liquid to a solid. And yeah, any other questions? Okay, let's go to the next page. Let's skip that page. Let's go into this page. And let's start with Kako. Can you read the title?
Practice. Fill in the sentences with the correct words.
Good. The only small thing, correct. Correct.
Correct.
There you go. So we just want to emphasize the second syllable. Kako, can you try the first sentence?
The sky is blank and it is kind of blank too. I think it might rain, but I can't be sure. The sky is
Do you need any help?
the sky is drizzling.
Okay, so drizzling is raining. So I think it might rain, but I'm not sure. So it's not raining yet.
Hmm. It's breezy.
It's a little bit different than that as well. Simone, can you help him out?
Okay, the sky is overcast,
Hmm.
and it's kind of like hail, no, like hail, no, I don't know.
Check out the chat box.
Foggy.
Yeah. Okay. Ismail, can you? Oh, sorry, not Ismail. Kako, can you read that one more time? That whole sentence.
The sky is overcast and it is kind of foggy too. I think it might rain, but I can't be sure.
Good. And what's overcast? What does overcast mean, Kako?
Dark.
Yeah, so dark and
A lot of clouds, heavy clouds.
Shadowed.
yeah, having lots of clouds. So if we look
Clothes
at
with clouds.
yeah, so this is an overcast sky. Oh, shoot. So yeah, overcast is just having lots of clouds. It's also kind of foggy. So if you look at this picture, there's a bunch of fog. It's overcast. It looks like it might rain, but it might not. Although this one probably is raining. But yeah, so when it's overcast, you're not sure if it's going to rain. Same thing with when it's really foggy. Might rain, might not. Does that make sense, Kako?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, what are you talking about, Ismail? What do you mean there? In the chat box.
We can, how can I say, when the clouds close the sky more than half, we use this term, overcast.
Okay. I didn't know there was like a scientific way of using it. All right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Simone, can you try the next one?
Yes, it wasn't a downpour, but it was maybe drizzle enough to get me wet. I brought an umbrella. Sorry?
Go ahead and finish it.
I wish I brought an umbrella.
In this sentence, we're using actually drizzle as a verb. So we're using
Drizzled?
past progressive.
I don't know the past progressive, but I'm guessing that's drizzled. I don't know.
Oh, just think of the present progressive, yeah. The present progressive is it is drizzling. The past progressive?
Okay, it was drizzling.
Good. So progressive, it always ends in ing.
Okay, I know.
Yeah. So if we're even thinking about like the present perfect progressive, what would that one be, Simone?
Present perfect progressive. It has been drizzling.
Yeah, drizzling.
Drizzling.
Yeah, and then the past perfect progressive is it had been drizzling.
Had.
Yeah. Good. Really nice job. And Ishmael, what about the next one?
The blank was the size of golf balls. My car is all dented. The hail was the size of golf balls. My car is all dented.
Good. And Gilberto, what about the next one?
It's freezing out. If you don't have gloves, a hat and winter coat, you should stay inside.
Good. You don't have gloves, a hat, and a winter coat, you should stay inside. Can you repeat that one more time, Gilberto?
Of course. It's freezing out. If you don't have gloves, a hat, and a winter coat, you should stay inside.
Good. Nice job. And David, what about the next one?
Sure, Joshua. I know it seems blank the trees are blowing around, but it is enough for shorts and t-shirt. I know it seems warm. No, I know it seems I know it seems breezy. The trees are blowing around, but it's warm enough for shorts at and a
Oh,
t-shirt.
sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, and good. Okay, nicely
Sure.
done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
Any questions here? All right, nice. Thanks for the correction, David.
No
And
problem.
let's practice with these, David. Can you ask Kako the first question?
Yes. What's it like outside? Kako?
Outside here, the weather is hot, hot and dry.
Okay. When we describe a place as dry, low humidity, and if it's wet, it has high humidity. Generally, if it's sunny out, it's not raining, and if it's cloudy, like potentially raining or foggy, you could also say humid for it being really wet. But yeah, so if you're saying it's hot and dry, it's like a desert. Is that accurate, Kako?
No, no. It's wet, but not likely to rain today.
Okay, so maybe it's hot and humid, although
Hot and humid.
it probably won't rain today. Okay. Good. And what's it like out? Well, the weather, yeah, maybe instead of responding with outside, here the weather is hot and humid. Although it probably won't rain today. Kako, can you repeat that one more time?
Here the weather is hot and humid, although it probably won't rain today.
Good. And Kako, can you ask Simon the next question?
How's the weather, Simon?
Surprisingly, the weather is quite nice today. It's going to rain, I think. We've got wind, and it's only about 35 degrees now. To me, this is good. And I am outside now. I am on my terrace. And it's very nice today, surprisingly, because as I said before, here is usually very hot and dry. It's like a desert.
Nice. Very hot and dry. Where in Brazil are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, I don't mind. I am in a state called Piauí. It's the hottest place in the world.
Okay, wow.
I am in the capital, Teresina, which is worse because it's not by the sea, you know, so it's very,
Teresina.
very hot.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard Teresina is super hot. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's have Simon. Can you ask Ismail the next question?
What's the weather like?
The weather is cold nowadays in Turkey. There are many clouds in the sky. It looks like a black umbrella for us. I think it is going to snow.
Okay. And you don't really like snow. Although I can't stop smiling every time I hear about snow. I get kind of excited. Um, okay. Nice. So the weather is cold. What's the temperature?
The temperature is -8 degrees Celsius.
Wow. -8 degrees. Wow, that is very cold for sure. Okay. And let's have Ismael. Can you ask Gilberto the last question?
Gilberto, what is the weather forecast?
Well, I think it will be very sunny. Right now it's in the afternoon, but um, I think in the night the the sky will be very clear without rainings, and maybe the temperature will low
Will drop.
will drop um, will drop, but in the morning um, it will be recover.
Um, it will climb again.
Yes, it will
Like
climb
the weather,
again.
the temperature will climb. So
Again?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if the temp is going up, the temp is rising, and if the
Okay,
temp is down, it's dropping.
dropping. Right.
I have a question.
Yep.
Can I say temperature is decreasing?
Yeah, the temperature is decreasing. I think it sounds a little bit more natural to say the temperature is dropping, but you sound
Okay.
formal if you say it's decreasing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't say it.
Okay. It's not bad. Again, you know, the temperature is decreasing. It just sounds like you're very formal. The temperature is dropping is a little bit
Like
more.
I'm writing my newspaper this.
Yeah, you're writing like a very serious newspaper. You don't want to. You want to take things seriously. Yeah, but it works for sure. Okay. Any other questions here? Okay. And let's go on to the next page. We've got a comic, and let's have. Where are we? David, can you read the role of the little boy? And Kako, can you read the role of the tiger?
Okay, Joshua. The days are getting colder.
Kako?
Bugs are dying
Nope.
by the.
Sorry. You're over here. You're just the tiger.
Yes, yes.
And David?
Bugs are dying by the truckload. Ha ha ha. Good riddance to them all. I like fall.
Nice. Good. Riddance. Good riddance.
Yes, can you explain me riddance?
Yeah. Does anybody know what good riddance means?
It's like to get free to, I don't know.
Yeah. When you get rid of something, it's like to throw something away. No, to not deal with it anymore. And then, so good riddance is like, thank goodness I am rid of that thing. I don't have to deal with it anymore because it's not here. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you can say good riddance to a person or to a thing. So yeah, maybe if you've just broken up with your girlfriend and you had a big fight, you can say good riddance. And
Yes.
it's not a very nice thing to say.
Yes, I know.
Okay, good. Any other questions? All right.
Truckload is just a truck?
Yeah, yeah.
Just a
Bunch
normal
of,
truck.
bunch of.
Yeah, it's like they're dying by the truckload. So it's just like lots and lots of them are dying all at once. But yeah, it is a normal truck. A truckload is a lot all at once. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Okay. And David, can you ask Kako the first question here?
Yes. Kako, what is your favorite thing about cold weather?
To spend time at home drinking hot chocolate.
Nice. Okay, so you like to spend time at home drinking hot chocolate. That's a good thing. What about you, Simone? What's your favorite thing to do in the cold weather?
Watching a very romantic movie with my boyfriend under the blankets.
Nice. Boyfriend under the blankets. Nice. That's a good one. And Ishmael, what about you?
If I haven't go out, I like cold weather, Joshua, because I I can sit in front of the computer and surf on the internet.
Okay. Sit in front of the computer and surf the internet. Not surf on the internet. It sounds a little bit too much. But I can sit in front of the computer and surf the internet. Good.
Okay.
Okay. And Gilberto, what do you like about warm weather? What's your favorite thing about warm weather? Or your favorite thing to do in warm weather?
Well, I like, well, I like the warm weather because it's not very hot, neither very cold, and I like to ride motorcycles. Um, and I think it's time to do uh, whatever thing, I don't know.
It's time to do. Hmm, you could just leave it at whatever. I think it's time to do whatever. That'd
Mm,
work.
it's time to do um, everything.
Yeah. Maybe even say it's a good time to do whatever. And I think that actually sounds really good. It's a good time to do anything, you could say too.
Anything, yes.
But good. Yeah, you could say because it's not hot nor very cold. So not and nor.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You could also say it's neither hot nor
Okay.
cold. So
No
if you
cold.
say neither, it's at the beginning. Neither hot nor
Okay.
cold. It's not very hot nor very cold. Both work.
Because okay. It could be because neither very hot nor very cold.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and okay, David, what about you? What do you like to do in warm weather?
In warm?
Yeah, warm weather.
Uh, well, let me think. When there is warm weather, I like to go out, hang out with my friends, and maybe enjoy in a weekend day to go to the park and take the dog, play in the park with my friends or my family and the dog, have a picnic. Yes, after go for an ice cream. Mm, and enjoy the afternoon.
Nice. Good. That sounds good. So going to the park, playing with your dogs, having picnics, going for ice cream, and enjoying the afternoon. Nice. Pretty solid answer. All
Thank
right.
you.
And I guess, does anybody have any questions on anything on this page? Any questions or last comments?
Well, I didn't get why it is funny.
You didn't get it why it's funny?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
So bugs, like mosquitoes, are really,
Mhm.
really annoying, especially in, I guess, most of the northern parts of the United States. There are like lots and lots of mosquitoes during the summer. There are mosquitoes and little black flies, and the bugs are just really, really annoying. And so when they start to die in the fall, you can really tell because you can go outside and you don't get bitten by many mosquitoes. And so Calvin is just being a little bit sadistic here, about like how happy he is that all of the bugs are dying by the truckloads. And so he's saying I like fall, and the tiger's kind of giving them the eye like, oh my goodness, you're kind of crazy. Does that make sense?
Well, why fall?
What?
Why fall instead
Okay.
of?
So the time before winter, so it's like autumn.
Yes, but apparently the box doesn't like the winter, no? Because when rains, they don't go out when rain.
Okay, yeah. So generally, I think in the place where this comic is set, uh, it it snows in the winter, but all the bugs die in the fall because it gets too
Okay.
cold.
Yes, because I was thinking that it's better winter, or maybe yes, winter because they die more in winter.
Yeah, winter they are all already dead for sure. You don't have to worry about them in winter. In the fall, though, it's pretty much they all die out in the fall, towards the end of the fall or in the middle of the fall. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, and let's go. I could try to read about thunderstorms, hurricanes, idioms. I think we could try some discussion. Um, let's have David. Can you ask Kako the first question?
Have you ever been in really bad weather, and what was it like?
When I was a teenager, I I spent 3 years in a cold city. Um, the the weather was really windy and cold. It was it was hard to to live there.
Okay. Where were you when I was where?
When I was a teenager,
A
when
teenager.
yeah,
Okay. So the emphasis is at the beginning of the word. When I was a teenager.
teenager,
Yeah, a teenager.
a teenager.
Good. So when I was a teenager, I spent 3 years in a cold city. What cold city?
It's a city called Barbacena. It's a Portuguese word.
Quando eu era criança pequena lá em Barbacena,
Yeah, yes. With the letter C.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And so when you were little, you lived in Barbacena. Okay, cool. The weather was really windy and cold, and it was hard to live there. Okay. What about, actually, Kako, can you ask Simone the next question?
Simone, what types of extreme weather do you have in your country? In our country.
it's actually, I think it's here where I live in this area because there is no rain, there is no water, animals die all the time because of the lack of water. It's very extreme, and the government isn't doing anything. So I think in about 10 years, this is gonna be really a desert.
Wow.
And people can die as well here. Nowadays, only the animals are dying. The government is managing to get water to people, but in the future, I am afraid that there will be no water.
Wow. How long has the drought been going on?
Sorry?
How long has the drought been going on? How long has the drought been going on?
Actually, it's about um, 20 years, the conditions are getting worse and worse.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's awful. Really interesting. Okay, and okay, and yeah, man. Simone, can you ask Ishmael the next question?
Sure. What months have the best weather in your country? The worst? Explain.
Actually, in summer, we have fairly good weather in my country, and our east side of my country, there are some mountainous areas, and in winter there are many snow there.
There is a lot.
There's a lot of snow there.
Okay, which months are the worst?
Especially January is the worst month of the year in eastern side of Turkey because you encounter many snowstorm and minus 30 degrees Celsius in those area.
Okay. Yeah, so they have lots of snowstorms and it gets down to negative 30 degrees Celsius in Turkey. I didn't know that. That sounds pretty intense. Okay. Um, what about the best? Well, I guess Gilberto, what about you? What type of year has the best or the worst weather in your country, Gilberto?
I think the best time is in October and November, um, because for example in summer during the summer exists a lot rainings and in the winter in some parts a lot cold. It's rare it will be uh, freezing, but it's cold.
Okay, it gets
It
cold.
gets cold.
It's rarely freezing,
Uh-huh.
but it gets cold.
Mhm.
Okay, nice. Yeah, really good. Okay, we are just about out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we close up on this? Any last questions or comments or anything they'd like to say? Okay. And yeah, Simone, this is pretty terrible. I didn't know it was that dry in the
Yes, it's
Northeast.
awful.
Wow.
Imagine the future 10 years from now.
Yeah, no, I can't even imagine.
Sad.
Okay. Boy. All right. And so anyways, thanks for coming in and have a really good day. Hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Again, I've got another class right after this if you want to join it. Love to have you guys. But thanks
Okay,
again, guys.
thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you,
See you.
teacher.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.